You got me thinking, Deb, because I've worked for a lot of loyalists in setting up GBSs, and I think they do tend to be quite successful because they have that context and understanding. They often don't stay for long term, and it's often what, in my observation, been their last role in the company.
It can
Um,
be. It can be.
yeah,
I think it depends why a company puts in a loyalist leader.
yeah,
There's a very well-known retailer out there that has a GBS leader who is allegedly being groomed to be CEO of the company. I can think of a few. So
yeah,
it doesn't stay very long. But I would even say that some of what I call an expert, someone goes to
yeah,
from serial GBS organizations, leadership roles,
yeah.
etc. They only last 3 to 4 years.
That's probably true too, because
So
it's a difficult job. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a difficult job. When you
yeah,
see someone stay a long time, that and those of us who advise these organizations find that often there's a lot of stasis in the organization. Nothing's changed.
yeah,
If you think about the nature of GBS, you always have to be on your toes. It is not terra firma. You always have to change. The business change, you have to change. And um, I would say steadiness, being able to foresee what happens every day does not, you can't find it in a GBS
no, 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 no,
um,
no.
organization. But I think, yes, you're right about loyalists, but experts also don't
Yeah,
last very long.
yeah. Have you done numbers on this? Have you
Oh, I
studied?
have done
Yeah,
numbers on
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely
I
done
thought you
numbers
might.
on this.
I thought
I've
you
studied.
might.
I've actually studied, is there a lot of movement between industries?
Yeah,
Yes, there is, except for financial services. You don't find financial services hiring non-financial services
yeah,
GBS leaders. And and typically a CPG company doesn't want financial services.
no,
But there's a fair amount of mobility
yeah,
in this industry, and it's not the careers aren't necessarily long. That's not a bad thing.
no, 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 it's not. Well, because you also you go through cycles. We've actually talked about, I think, Tony, on the call that we did with you, we talked about going through various cycles, and I know at P&G there were several, like five, six, seven versions of that thing, and it was actually done by design.
Yes.
I think you were talking about Filippo, like pushed that cyclic view of the development of the GBS, which, by the way, always does seem to coincide with a change of leadership at the top and or within the GBS leadership team itself. What